just used 50 Cent's own weapon against him. Not a tweet, not a meme, not a podcast moment. His beat.
Yo. Yo. Fuck Curtis Jack, that's what came to mind soon as I heard the track. Ball spitting lyrical, condescending to murder rap. Heard they shot his ass with a Nina, he deserved a Mac. About to turn the heat up, I got my hand on a thermostat. Ugly ass G-Unit sneakers, had the shirt to match, cause after Get Rich or Die Trying, yeah, every verse was whack. Mad cause Diddy hit your chick, you a jerk for that. Diddy clapped them cheeks so loud, the neighbors heard the slap. That's why you made that documentary, you was hurt from that.
That bar right there just changed everything. Because Papoose did not just diss 50 Cent. He told the world exactly why 50 built that Diddy documentary in the first place. And if he is right, then everything 50 Cent has done for the last 2 years suddenly makes a different kind of sense. Now here is what nobody is asking yet. This did not start with Papoose, and it is not going to end with him either. Because right now, at this exact moment, there are 5 different people lined up outside 50 Cent's door. And the most dangerous man in hip-hop has not said a single word back.
Oh. Fuck Curtis Jack, that's what came to mind soon as I heard the track. Ball spitting lyrical, condescending to murder rap.
To understand why Papoose jumped in, you have to go back to where this whole thing actually started. And it did not start with a diss track. It started with a question. A few months ago, T.I sat down on a show, and someone asked him about doing a versus battle with 50 Cent. And instead of shutting it down, I kept the conversation alive. He did it again on another show, then another. For years, he kept bringing 50 Cent's name up in rooms where 50 Cent was not present, and 50 noticed. What followed was exactly what anyone who has watched 50 Cent operate for the last 20 years would expect. The memes started, the posts started, the trolling started, and T.Y.'s name, his wife's name, his children's names, all ended up on 50 Cent's Instagram page. That is when the Sons got involved. King Harris went first, then Damani. Between the two of them, they dropped more diss tracks in 2 weeks than most rappers release in a year. The internet went crazy. The blogs went crazy. And for a minute, it looked like the Harris family had actually found a way to get under 50 Cent's skin. But then, I sat down at Hot 97, and he said something nobody expected. That right there is not the voice of a man who is winning. That is the voice of a father who started a fire and watched it burn past where he could control it. He trained King Harris to fight from the time he was a little boy. He built that competitive fire on purpose. And now, that same fire is aimed at the most dangerous troll in hip-hop history. And I cannot turn it off. But here is what nobody caught in that interview. While I was sitting in that studio talking about his sons, Papoose was already in his car with the beat loaded, and the cheat code he used was not new. It was not creative. It was the same weapon that had been sitting in plain sight the entire time.
Now, are you enjoying seeing your sons step up to the moment? And the whole family concept?
No, that? I don't. I don't enjoy it. I do not. Simply because I've spent so much time trying to get this little nigga off the ledge.
Talking about King?
Yes. And now he has justifiable means to undo all of the teachings that I've been teaching.
Got it.
I do not like this. No, I do not enjoy it.
Now, Damani kept us cool. Damani's always cool.
Guess what? What the fuck? What universe is this? You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, man, listen, man. I'm a logical, reasonable man of respect, bro. And I raise my children to be men of respect, logical, reasonable, and not to be emotional. And when I see King, how he moving, it's emotional, and I know, and me too, you know what I'm saying? Me too. You know, you drag the matriarch of our household into some nonsense. So the one thing that I am proud of out of all of this is that the women and children in our family see that it's a line of men.
I see.
That's here.
Right.
Against who the fuck ever. You know what I mean? And we not here to defeat. Like, I don't give a damn about beating. I ain't here to defeat. I'm here to defend. You understand? I'm here to protect what's ours, what we built. Man, this shit is, man, I die in the street about this shit, man. This shit dead ass serious to me. This shit ain't no motherfucking game. I'm not playing.
Do you hit King when you see like him post a video? Do you immediately hit him and say anything?
I hit my forehead first. God damn.
Here is what the internet decided happened. Papoose came for 50 Cent. 50 Cent clapped back. End of story. Move on. That is the version most people accepted and scrolled past. But that is not what actually happened, because 50 Cent did not clap back. Not really. The king of beef. The man who ended Ja Rule's entire career, who made Fat Joe apologize publicly, who turned Diddy's legacy into a documentary, responded to a veteran New York rapper using his own iconic beat against him with one Instagram caption, typed from his phone, posted in under 60 seconds. And then he went back to promoting Branson Cognac. Read that again. He did not go to the studio. He did not call a producer. He did not sit down for an interview. He typed 11 words, added a laughing emoji, and moved on with his day. Now the internet called that a win for 50, and maybe it was. But here is the thing that nobody stopped to ask. Why won't he rap? This is the same man who recorded diss tracks in the parking lot of radio stations. The same man who released 8 diss tracks targeting Ja Rule in a single week. The same man who once said, "If you come for me, I will destroy everything you built." Papoose used his beat, his most personal beat. The beat about the day 9 bullets did not kill him. And 50 Cent typed 11 words and laughed. People online were split right down the middle. One side said he is just built different. He does not need to respond to someone at Papoose's level. Another side said something else entirely. They said, wait, Papoose did not just diss him. Papoose hit something real, and 50 knows it. One person online put it simply. They wrote, he went quiet the same way he went quiet before the Diddy documentary dropped. Think about that. Because the last time 50 Cent went this quiet, somebody's whole career disappeared. And T.I is sitting at #1 on urban radio right now. Acting like that does not apply.
See, I knew this would happen. I knew it would go down like this. I warned y'all, let it be known. Outside of me saying there's a war going on outside that not one man is safe from, they figured the weakness against 50 Cent is simply just a rap. You bully me, huh? You be the great big bad villain. You post this about me, post that about me. He been getting away with it. He been doing this thing for years at this point. 50 Cent been trolling niggas online for a minute, and it's been working. But the cheat code has been discovered. Rap. Fabulous rapped, right? And I think it pretty much calmed down after that. You know what I'm saying? T.I. rapped. His sons rapped. So when you rap against 50 Cent, that's the effective method. And it seems to be Papoose responds. Keep in mind, responds to 50 Cent, because y'all know 50 Cent had a few choice words and memes and posts against Clarissa Shields, and you know Papoose Boo Boo was Clarissa Shields? Huh? The quote? That leaves us here with Papoose dropping bars against 50 Cent.
So why does rapping work against 50 Cent when nothing else does? Think about it like this. Imagine the biggest trash talker in your school. He talks about everybody. He posts about everybody. He makes memes about everybody. And for years, nobody could stop him, because every time someone tried to fight back on his level, arguing, posting, going on podcasts, he just laughed and kept going. But one day, somebody figured out the one thing that actually makes him uncomfortable. Put him on the spot in front of everyone, in a format he cannot dodge, where the only way out is through. That is what rapping does to 50 Cent. Because on Instagram, he controls everything. He picks the timing, he picks the angle, he picks the meme, he decides when to engage and when to walk away. The whole game is built around his rules. But a diss track does not care about his rules. A diss track sits on YouTube and waits. It does not disappear. It does not get deleted. And every day it stays up. The comments section fills up with people asking the same question. Where is the response? Someone figured this out before Papoose did, and that person's name will sound very familiar. Fabulous found it first, then T.I found it, then King Harris and Damani found it. And now, Papoose walked through the same door with the same key. But Papoose did something none of them did. He did not just rap at 50 Cent. He rapped on 50 Cent's beat, the Many Men beat. The beat that 50 made when he was 27 years old and 9 bullets had just rearranged his face, and he was sitting in a hospital bed wondering if he was going to make it. That beat is not just a song to 50 Cent. That beat is survival. That beat is the moment his whole legend started. And Papoose took it, climbed inside it, and used it to say, the thing that started your career might also be the thing that ends it. Now here is where it gets uncomfortable, because T, I sat in that Hot 97 studio and admitted something that changes how you hear everything that came before it. The man attacking 50 Cent just told the world that 50 Cent was right to stay quiet. Let that sit for a second. T, I said it himself. If 50 had practiced that quietness from the beginning, none of this happens. No diss tracks, no sons jumping in, no Papoose, no documentary threat. Which means one of two things is true right now. Either 50 Cent is losing this war because he has no answer for the rap weapon, or 50 Cent already knows exactly what he is doing, and the silence is not weakness.
I got my diss song took down too. Yep, I got my diss song took down too for bullying and harassed. They took my shit down. They should have took Miss Jackson down. That shit was... I caught the money. I said, you slapped all us in the face. Hey, I caught the money. I said, what the f is going on? Like, what's going on? I said, bro, I hope you know you just diss me, Tip, and this. You just diss all us. Like, god damn. And you wanna know what's crazy? This was foreshadowed to me. I walked up to the money and we was in the parking lot. I walked up to the money. He was in the car. I just looked at him. I said, you ain't writing no diss, is you? He said, oh, no, man. I said, all right, man. You like to sneak shit and goddamn. And I walked off. And mind you, the beat was so calm that he was listening to. I'm like, nah. Cause he write every day. So I'm like, nah, all right, cool. Brother come goddamn send that to the goddamn chat. I'm like, no. I'm like, no. This whole I felt like Vegeta. You know when Vegeta think he doing this and then Goku come out of nowhere with some new he'd be like, yeah, that's exactly how the money had me. That's exactly how he backed. No. But look, but the thing is, bro, when you got family that's as talented and it motivates you and inspires you positively instead of putting envy in you. Like I've never, like the money being so hard make me like get in the booth. I'm staying in the booth. Every day I've been in the booth. Every day.
Before this became a story about strategy and cheat codes and who is winning on the internet, it was a story about a family. And somewhere in the middle of all the memes and the diss tracks and the Instagram captions, a 21-year-old kid got caught in the crossfire of something he did not start. Remember when King Harris was just the little boy on T.I. and Tiny's reality show, running around the house, getting into trouble, making his parents laugh and making them crazy at the same time. That kid grew up on camera in front of millions of people, and now that same kid is sitting in a recording booth every single day trying to defend his mother's name against the most dangerous troll in hip-hop history. Think about what that actually means. His father started a war, his mother got dragged into it, and King Harris, 21 years old, 2 kids of his own, decided he was not going to let that slide. He jumped in, he recorded, he posted, he went harder than anyone expected, and then YouTube took his diss track down. Not 50 Cent's memes, not 50 Cent's posts about his mother, not the content that started all of this. King Harris's response: that is not a rapper complaining about losing a beef. That is a son telling the world that the platform that was supposed to be fair was not fair, that the rules applied to him did not apply to the man who came for his family first. And the part that nobody is talking about is what he said right after that. He said he has been in the booth every single day since. Not because he is angry, not because he is trying to go viral, but because his family's name is on the line, and that is what men in his family do. They get behind the mic and they talk their truth. T, I built that in him, and now T.I is sitting in radio studios across the country, admitting that the very thing he built in his son is the thing he cannot control. A #1 record on urban radio, a retirement album in the works, a family that loves him, and this beef, a beef he started by keeping 50 Cent's name in his mouth for years, came in on the first day of Ramadan and took his peace away. That is the part nobody puts in the blog post. Not the diss tracks, not the memes, not the Instagram captions. A father who cannot protect his son from a war he started. A son whose music keeps getting taken down while the attacks on his mother stay up. And a 21-year-old kid sitting in a booth every single day refusing to quit. That is what this actually is underneath all the noise. And 50 Cent has not said a word about any of it. Which means the most important question in this entire story has not been. Here is where we are right now. I started this war by keeping 50 Cent's name alive in rooms where 50 was not present. His sons jumped in to defend their mother. Papoose jumped in to defend his girl. Dame Dash jumped in. Jermaine Dupri liked the post. 5 different people, 5 different fronts. All aimed at one man. And that one man posted a caption and went back to his day. No diss track, no interview, no studio session, nothing. Now everyone watching this from the outside decided that meant 50 Cent was unbothered, that he was above it, that Papoose and T.I and the whole Harris family were throwing punches at somebody who was not even in the ring. But here is the detail that changes everything. Papoose did not just diss 50 Cent. He connected 50's most personal wound, the Diddy situation, to the very documentary that 50 used to dismantle one of the most powerful men in the entertainment industry. And the man who built that documentary, the man who spent years investigating, producing, and releasing content that changed the culture, responded with 11 words and a laughing emoji. Think about what it takes to be that unbothered. Either 50 Cent genuinely does not care. He has decided Papoose is beneath him. T.I is beneath him. The whole situation is beneath him, and he is walking away clean. Or 50 Cent is doing exactly what he did before the Diddy documentary dropped. He went quiet. He let people think it was over. He let them feel safe. And then, when nobody was looking, pow. Remember what happened the last time 50 Cent went this quiet after someone came for him publicly. That person's legacy is still trying to recover. And I just dared him to do it again on national radio. People online cannot agree on which one it is. Half the comment sections say 50 is finished, the cheat code has been cracked and he has no answer for it. The other half say everybody celebrating right now is going to feel very stupid when the documentary drops. One person said it best. They wrote, 50 Cent does not lose beefs. He just takes longer than you expected to end them. 5 people came for 50 Cent. He gave them one caption. And somewhere right now, in a studio, or on a phone call, or in a meeting nobody knows about yet, something is either being built or it is not. The question nobody in hip-hop can answer right now is this. Is 50 Cent losing this war because 5 people found the cheat code and he has no answer for any of them? Or is he the only person in this entire situation who already knows exactly how it ends? Drop your answer in the comments, because this one is not